Hello everyone, welcome back to Creative Hands Designs Tutorials. Today we're going to be learning how to cut this beautiful kaftan gown, and it's going to be a short one, not really short but on the knee. So I'm going to use this paper to illustrate to you fold this, how to fold it before cutting. So assuming this is your fabric, this paper is your fabric, so I went ahead to fold it this way. This is the width of the fabric, that is the yardage. So you fold it this way, fold the yardage into two, you fold it into two this way, and then fold it again into two. Hope you understand. I will explain that again. So this is the yardage, assuming here I have 2 yards, so I folded the 2 yards into two this way, and then I folded it again. By so doing, you have here is without any opening. So here you have 1 2 3 4 pieces. I hope you understand that. So let's go ahead and cut it right on our fabric. So I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into four like I explained to you, and then I have 1 2 3 4 pieces. That's we're cutting the front, both front and back bodies together. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the neckline measurement, and I'm using 2 inches, sorry, I'm using 3 inches width and 2 inches depth, and I connect together. So I'm going to use this neckline for both front and the back bodies. Then I take out my neck and my shoulder measurement, and from there I take out the sleeve measurement. Like you see, the both shoulder and the sleeves are cut together, so I want it to be about 11 inches. So this is my 11 inches. Then I mark, bring it down, and my round sleeve measurement, I want it to be loose. You know, it's a kaftan gown, so it's supposed to be loose. So I'm taking about, let me take 8 inches so that it can be loose enough. So I'll just roll the line down, and then to determine how wide I want the kaftan to be, I'm going to take out my hip measurement. My hip measurement divided by 4. Whatever I get, I will add 3 inches to it. So how wide you want your gown to be will determine the amount of allowance you add to your hip measurement. So I've added, and then I take it up, and I join this to it like so, and I take this line down to the hem. Yes, it's as simple as that, and it's looking beautiful already. So I'll go ahead and cut it. So I've gone ahead to cut out the neckline, and this is what I have. So by the time I open it up, this is what I have. So the next thing to do is to determine the side you want to use as the front bodice. Yes, both of them are just the same thing. So let me use this as the front one. So you open it up, you open up your pattern this way, open it up this way, and then you hold it on the middle like so. Yes, this is going to be my front. So I'll go ahead and arrange it properly. Yes, and once I'm done arranging it, I'm going to I'm going to cut off, iron it properly, and then cut off 3 inches on the front. I'm going to mark 3 inches and cut it out. So I'm just go ahead and cut this out. Remember, this is the front. So once I'm done cutting it out, this is what I have now. So I'll keep it aside, and I'm going to use the cutout. I'm going to use this to cut out the design that will be on the front. Then when I do that, I'll come back and show you the outcome. So to cut out the design on the front, I'm going to go ahead to show you how to take the measurement. So I'm going to take the measurement from the hemline through the neck, through the back neck, and then I'll come back and go down to the other side of the hemline. I'll just quickly do it for you to see. This is it. See, this is 60. Then I'll continue. So whatever you have, whatever you get after taking the measurement, that's what you're going to, that is the amount you're going to cut out for the front design, for the front and neckline design. So when I cut, I'll come back and show you. So this is the fabric I'll be using for the front, and neckline design. And this is a door face. This is what I have. So this is what I've been making use of. And I will be joining it because it's going to be really long. Yes, so I'll be joining it together, and I'm going to give it a nice press, and then I'll prepare it and come back to show you. And the width of this fabric is 6 inches. That was the amount I cut off from the front, for the front bodice. So I'll go and give it a nice press and prepare it and come back for you. So I actually thought my video was recording, but it wasn't. But that notwithstanding, I'm going to explain to you how I got this front design. So I will be using this to illustrate to you how I got the front design. This is actually for another gown, but I'll use it all the same, and I hope you will understand. So like I told you, the one I cut out from this dress was 3 inches on fold, that's 6. So the amount I have here is also 3 inches on fold, that's 6. And then the like I told you, I measured from here, from the beginning. I went through the neckline and I came down to the other side, and I got 88 inches. So the length of this all through is 88 inches. So after cutting it out, I went ahead and I folded it into two and ironed it the way you're seeing it. Look at it. And after that I had to determine how open I want my neckline to be. I want it to be on my neckline. So to do that, I had to place it on my neck, place it round on my neck, and then determine how open it will be, just like so, just like so. Yes. So I chose 6 inches. I want it to be as open as 6 inches. So the next thing I did was to open it up this way. When I opened it up this way, I placed it on each other. Then I marked the 6 inches that I chose. Yes, I marked 6 inches, and then I started sewing on that 6 inches. I sewed on 6 inches from there all through, from there all through. So that was what I did, and after sewing, I had to turn it again. I turned it, and then I marked, I notched the middle of the back middle of my neckline, and also marked the middle of this. Then I placed the design on the back neckline, right side on right side. I pinned it all through. Then I started sewing from one side to the other, and that is it about this about the design. And then after doing that, I went ahead and fixed the side pocket. If you don't know how to fix this side pocket, I'm going to do another tutorial to illustrate to you how to fix a side pocket on a gown. And then I went ahead and taped the sleeve. You can see I used 1.5 inches of the plain fabric and taped it. And then I went ahead and sew from and joined it from the sleeve down, and the same thing on the other side, from the sleeve down to the hemline. And I also went ahead to interlock the edges so as to avoid fraying. And then the next thing I did was to give it a very nice press, so that it can look presentable. Then I'm going to turn it to the right side so that you can view the design, how beautiful it is. I also went ahead to hem it. You can see everything is neatly finished. So this is the right side of the dress. This is the right side of the dress. Here is the pockets. Yeah, two side pockets. And then this is the design for you. So this is our dress. It's all ready. You can see how beautiful it is. You can see the front design. Wow. So that is it. Please subscribe to our channel if you're yet to do so, and God bless you. Thank you very much.